the Stop Sonar is an awesome feature when you have two sonars on your boat and they're interfering with each other. What you can do is just enable that feature on one of them, and then it leaves the unit on, so GPS functions, everything still works, but the sonar, as you can see, is not scrolling anymore, completely disables it, doesn't send the signal out, so it can't interfere anymore. So if you're a deep water smallmouth or walleye fisherman, you have two units on your boat and they're interfering, it's a great time to use that feature.
Now, the key question a lot of largemouth guys ask about, and it's been debated on numerous boards, is there any influence from a transducer, whether it be front or back, when you're shallow water fishing for largemouth? I know that this feature that you just talked about here would be of interest to guys that are paranoid. You know, maybe they want to shut their unit off normally because they don't want to get in there and spook the largemouth in 2-3 feet of water.
Yep.
But you know, maybe those guys also want to mark the log. They want to save a waypoint for the lily pads that they found or key docks. Would that be a feature that they can use? And what's your take on the fish influence debate?
Sure. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to stop you guys. Are you talking about sonar spooking fish?
Yes.
Seriously? Okay.
Seriously.
Yeah.
So you got to. I never heard that before ever.
You know, it's been probably one of the most debated things. Well, even before the internet, is in terms of shallow water fishing. You know, throwing a flipping jig or pitching.
Okay.
Is it going to scare fish?
Wow.
Yeah, because transducers, they make a noise, right? They do have a pinging noise to them. That is actually an excellent time to use this feature as well. So when you're up fishing shallow, you still want to use the GPS features. You know, if you feel that it is going to spook the fish, turn it off. Do I feel it spooks the fish? No. I've never had an instance where I've been at a disadvantage and not caught fish because my sonar was on. Personally, I think it's in people's heads, and you might like to throw a white spinnerbait, I might like to throw a chartreuse one,
exactly.
And it's in our heads, right? So you got to do what you have confidence
Exactly.
in. If you have confidence that turning your fish finder off when you're up shallow, do it. It's not going to hurt anything.
My theory was that if you can get in there with your trolling motor and you're cutting through weeds with your blades cutting slop, you're banging around the front of the boat.
Yeah.
I think the last thing that's going to scare those fish off is going to be your transducer.
Exactly.
I'm just going to jump in here on the camera, and I'm going to say right now that we are going to mail this clip to Mythbusters, and we're going to see if they'll actually test out if sonar can scare fish. So I watch Mythbusters all the time. I'm sending you this clip because we want you to test out if sonar can scare fish or spook fish. Okay, sorry guys, I'd throw that in there because that's funny.